yards forward. Close to 300, 290.
Second from an excellent lie. Appears to be tracking well. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie.
Ooh, chance for birdie.
Because as a Dragoon, it's kind of hard to literally see myself, given the reason that
We're just moving that much closer to the leader now, Rich.
Rounding out the front nine with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be two bunkers down the right side. There is now one, and it also pinches into the fairway, which almost makes this hole look like a faint dogleg right. But really, the best line is still down the left side, so it still actually suits the draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated and not very deep, too. So judging that second shot, getting the right club is essential here at 9.
Frank, I think that's going to the bunker.
Looks like it.
Oh, a bit unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. In the green side bunker, Frank, little bit of a problem. That's how the best in the world play it, Frank.
Well, I'd say a little lucky that it went in, but it was always going to be close.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back nine. Second shot, good look at the green.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
That is classy.
No chance of going in.
Just needs to keep it steady to over the putt. Starting to play some good golf. With that birdie, moves to 4 under for the tournament. Moving on to the 11th hole, Frank, water all along the left side, 472 yards. How do you handle this one?
Well, this one's weird because the tees are a little off-center. They start down the right side, which makes it into a dogleg. And you mentioned the water. It always comes into play. And there are 0 fairway bunkers. You don't need them here at 11 because really it's all about the tee shot. Find the fairway, then even though it's a long par 4, you should be able to at least attack that green safely. Miss the fairway to the right, which is the barrel outside, and your problems are just starting.
Headed for the bunker, I think.
Rub the shamrock. Got away with getting in the bunker there. If you hit enough shots, every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy, crazy game. Well, Frank, this is kind of the forgotten par 3 on the back nine here at TPC Scottsdale. All of that attention on hole number 16. What do you think of the par 3 12?
This is by far tougher, Rich. Downhill tee shot, especially off that back tee. Bunkering down the left, sort of it catches your eye, but it also takes your eye off the water, which is behind and to the right of this green. You've got to be careful. This is a real sleeper, this par 3.
Early part of this second nine with good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
It's that sneaky distance.
Well, that's how you keep a round going. Make putts just like that. Well, Frank, round one in the books. Look who's on top of the leaderboard.
And that's with some strong play today. They don't really need to look back. Strong play heading into the second round tomorrow.
345 on regular rotation. 3,400 on rotation. Way beyond standard level.
This is EA Sports, PGA Tour coverage coming your way. Here at the TPC Scottsdale in Arizona, and Frank, when so many people tune in to the event, they think immediately of the 16th hole.
Put it back. Stop! Get up here. Get up here. Why are you gonna lay by the dirty ass diapers, kid? Come on, son.
Par 4 6th, and Frank, a couple of options here.
Yeah, a hole that bends to the left. A draw is the preferred shot off the tee. The longer hitters will have a big advantage. They'll be able to get it down there and just have a pitch or a short wedge into this. If you're not, well, that long, then you're going to have to lay it back short of those bunkers. That's going to leave a lengthy second shot.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, one of the great moments in tournament history here in Scottsdale, you go back to 1996, the sudden death playoff between Phil Mickelson and Justin Leonard. Mickelson has always been the hero out here because he went to Arizona State.
Yeah, and it still runs through his veins, Rich. It was such an important win for him because to do it in front of people that he considered his home crowd was huge. And then also to do it in a playoff where, obviously it's win or lose. So for Mickelson, 1996 and TPC Scottsdale, certainly ring home.
Oh, good birdie right there, Frank.
Oh, time to get another cup of coffee. Things are heating up.
On to the par 3 7th, 215 yards from that back tee box, Frank.
This hole hasn't really changed. Still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow in the front. A high-flying shot in here that carries that front edge, and you'll find the further and further you go back there, the more receptive, and that green starts to widen.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
I mean, this skill and that was sublime.
Just good hands coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. That's a solid par. Still in it, Frank. This is a good hole, Frank. The par 4-8.
Yet another dogleg left, Rich, on the front side. And it's a sharper dogleg now because they've put in 2 bunkers down the left side. It used to be a bailout area for the players in the past. You can't do that anymore. Anybody can fly it over that left one. It's nearly 330 yards to carry that in the air. Those 2 bunkers have forced the players to go out to the right, making that second shot a little bit longer now.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
Come on, dude.
What a display of shot making this
All right,
has been,
dude,
Frank.
that's about enough fake crying.
Approach shot there. The easiest of birdies.
Like, really?
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Here at the par 4 9th hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's 1 bunker down the right side that you have to be very wary of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because the screen is not very deep.
They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee. Setting up for an approach shot here. Strong wind here early in the round. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Putting up some impressive numbers out here now. 9 under for the tournament. Getting set to start the back 9 here at TPC Scottsdale. We're on the tee at number 10.
A dogleg right par 4, and if you teed off the first, this is going to be the first true dogleg right that you'll face. A little bunker put down the left side. Ideally, you're going to have to play left and short of that, which is going to leave you something in the vicinity of 150 yards to a green that should be very receptive.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Now playing the second here at the par 4. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
Chalk that up as a birdie for the scorecard. There you have it. The second round is complete. Another solid effort put together, and it shows on the scorecard.
And after 2 rounds, you really start to see not only who's playing well, but who's consistent.
I don't even know why Black Mage has it.
I don't know why either. Oh, wait, ethereal manipulation?
Yeah, brush.
Oh, I use it all the time. Oh man, I use it all the time. It's very useful. On certain occasions. when you're casting and you don't have time to move,
I have to set it.
I use it all the time, believe me. So with it, it's really easy. Oh my god. What's that? Oh, that's a
Target
useless
was low
move.
and heavy plus 20%.
No, that's useless.
Duration 12 seconds.
That's useless. Scathe, useless.
Aid is
Look
useless
like,
actually.
yeah, but it's not used at all.